Picture this. You're cruising down the highway. Traffic's light, coffee's hot, life is good. Then you see it. A brand new truck, gleaming chrome, tinted windows, tires so big they could crush a Honda Civic. You know the one, the kind that probably costs more than your first apartment. And the guy driving it? He works with you. Same job, same paycheck, same, groceries are killing me, complaints in the break room. So you think, how? Hi, I'm Mike, and today we're pulling back the curtain on one of the most sophisticated financial traps ever built. Not by banks, not by Wall Street, by the car industry. Buckle up. Pun absolutely intended. Let's start with facts so wild I need you to promise me you're sitting down. The average new car payment in America has now crossed $700 per month. Not a Ferrari, not a Lamborghini, a regular car bought by a regular person. But trucks and SUVs, which are now what most Americans buy, those payments routinely hit $900 to $1,200 a month, every single month, for 6, 7, sometimes 8 years. Do that math with me. $1,200 a month for 8 years. That's over $115,000 in payments alone, before a single drop of gas, before one oil change, before you call your insurance company and question every life decision you've ever made. Now, maybe you're thinking, Mike, maybe people are just earning more now. Wages went up, right? Yes, wages went up, like a sleepy elevator going to the 3rd floor while car prices shot up like a SpaceX rocket. The math simply does not support these payments using any traditional financial logic. So, how is this happening? 3 words. The system works, just not for you. The first weapon in the dealership's arsenal is the extended loan term. Remember when car loans were 3 or 4 years? Yeah, those are gone, extinct, fossilized. Today's standard is 6, 7, or 8 years. Some lenders are now pushing 10-year car loans. 10 years. Here's why that's evil genius dressed up as kindness. You want a $60,000 truck. On a 4-year loan, your payment is $1,400 a month. Painful. Obvious. You'd say no. But spread it over 8 years, suddenly it's $900 a month. That's manageable, you think, and you sign. What you don't see is that you just agreed to pay $86,000 total instead of $72,000. That's $14,000 extra just for the privilege of a lower number on your monthly statement. And here is where the truck really punishes you. By year 5 of that 8-year loan, your shiny $60,000 truck is worth maybe $22,000, but you still owe $35,000. You are now trapped. You can't sell it. You can't trade it without writing a check to cover the difference. You are financially handcuffed to a depreciating machine that's losing value while you sleep. Dealers call this a long-term relationship. We call it negative equity. The truck owns you now. Walk into any dealership and you'll see signs screaming 0% APR, 0 interest, free money. Mike's advice? Run. Because here's the truth they don't put on the sign. That 0% deal, the cost of that financing is baked into the vehicle price. You're either getting a discount on the car or you're getting 0% interest. Never both. The house always wins. And then there's the trade-in trap. This one is particularly nasty. Someone buys a truck on a 7-year loan. 3 years in, they're bored. They want new. But they owe $42,000 on a truck worth $28,000. What does the dealer say? No problem. We'll roll that $14,000 difference into your new loan. So now they're paying off a truck they no longer own plus a brand new one. Their loan balance grows even though they've been making payments for 3 years. It's a financial hamster wheel. The faster you run, the more behind you fall. And dealerships, they love this. Because once you're in the cycle, you're a customer for life. Not by choice, but by debt. Here's the part that fascinates and terrifies me in equal measure. If someone told you they spent $1,200 a month on coffee, you'd call a doctor. If they said they dropped that on clothes every month, you'd schedule an intervention. But a car, we nod. We say, well, you need reliable transportation. This didn't happen by accident. The automotive industry has spent billions studying human psychology and engineering the perfect emotional trigger to separate you from your rational mind. They don't sell trucks, they sell identity. That commercial of a truck climbing a snow-capped mountain at sunrise, they're not selling you horsepower. They're selling you the fantasy that you are the kind of person who climbs mountains, strong, capable, successful. Never mind that the closest you've come to off-roading is parking on the grass at a county fair. When you're not buying a vehicle, but buying a version of yourself, a better, tougher, more successful you, suddenly $900 a month doesn't feel like a financial mistake. It feels like an investment in your identity. That's automotive Stockholm syndrome, and it makes rational thinking nearly impossible once it kicks in. So how do people actually survive these payments month to month? Get ready, because it gets creative. And by creative, I mean quietly catastrophic. Some people restructure their entire lives around the car payment. Smaller apartments, more roommates, ramen for lunch, no vacations, all so their $1,100 truck payment doesn't bounce. They're eating $1.50 noodles while making payments on $70,000 of chrome and leather. Some take on second jobs, driving for rideshare apps or delivering food on weekends, using their expensive truck to earn money to pay for their expensive truck. Automotive indentured servitude is what that is. Others dip into their 401k, borrowing from their future selves to pay for a vehicle that will be worth almost nothing in 10 years. They're trading retirement security for current transportation status. And then there's the credit card shuffle. Maintenance, insurance, fuel, all on the card to free up cash for the car payment. They're using high-interest debt to fund a depreciating asset. It's like using a blowtorch to light a candle. Technically functional, obviously insane. The most dangerous move? Taking out home equity loans to cover down payments or clear negative equity from old vehicles. They're betting their house, an appreciating asset, to fund a car, a depreciating one. That's not financial creativity. That's the equation completely backwards. Let's run the actual numbers most people never bother to calculate. You buy a $55,000 truck, 7-year loan at 6% interest, monthly payment $800. Feels okay. Over 7 years, you pay $67,000 in loan payments. Insurance at $250 a month, add $21,000. Fuel at $350 a month for a 15 mpg beast, add $29,000. Maintenance and repairs over 7 years, conservatively $15,000. Total cost $132,000. At the end of those 7 years, your truck is worth maybe $15,000. You paid $132,000 for a $15,000 truck. That's not transportation. That's wealth destruction with heated seats. Now here's the gut punch. Take that same $800 a month, put it in a basic index fund at 8% annual returns. After 7 years, you'd have over $70,000. Instead of destroying wealth, you'd be building it. Instead of owning a truck that's worth $15,000, you'd have a portfolio that's growing every single month. So, here's the truth the dealership will never tell you. That person driving the gleaming $70,000 truck, they're probably eating cereal for dinner to afford it. They've restructured their entire financial life, their apartment, their savings, their retirement around a monthly payment for something that loses value the second it leaves the lot. And the system, the extended loan terms, the trade-in cycle, the 0% tricks, the identity marketing, it's all designed to make that feel normal, even smart. It's not. The most powerful financial decision you can make isn't which truck to buy. It's recognizing that reliable used car in your driveway for what it really is. Freedom. Freedom from payments, freedom from negative equity, freedom to actually build wealth instead of performing it. I'm Mike. And if this video just saved you $130,000, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want more of the financial truth they hope you never figure out. See you in the next one.